Hello friends, sorry for stream interruption. There was a reason for that. Basically, my internet connection went down, which is not nice at all. I'm very sorry. Well, I think I need to invest into a proper internet connection. And yes, and also let me see if you can see my screen. And yeah, if you can hear me. So I think you can hear me, but yeah, so I think it works now. So now, let's see. So today it's all about iteration. So if you go to, what was his name? I think it's Chris. So if you go to Chris James, yeah, Chris James, amazing person. So he created this absolutely beautiful way to learn Go by tests, and yeah, that's how he does it. Now, what we want here is lesson number 4. So let's see what we can do here. So it's not that big one. So let's see if there's anything about iterations in Go which might surprise us. So obviously we have the project open in Visual Studio, and probably let's see. Let's see, so iteration, oh, where is iteration here? Like really? I don't see it, so is it here? So 3 main and so on, so I'm not sure where he does, where he saves it. Maybe it's not, oh yeah, that's iteration, but we'll find it. So if we check this one, then oh, he just calls it 4, so that he doesn't call it iteration. Well, Chris, I would probably suggest that such things might be better called not like 4 but iteration, but that's personal stuff. Let's see the test if we can understand it. So expected, this is so we expect 5 A's, and we call method repeat, which is public, because why? Because it starts with capital A. And now if it doesn't equal, then as normal we throw an exception or error. Now let's see this one. Yeah, is there anything interesting in the repeat itself? Well, there's a for loop, and apparently we can concatenate. So character is also a string, and we can just concatenate repeat it this way. Okay, nothing special. Now, and here it's obviously 5 times. Now repeat test go. So let's see what happens here. So I think this one is the same as this one, more or less. Yeah, it's exactly the same one, but this one is, so this one is using constant, and it's using this one plus equals. So what it does, it's actually the same as here. So plus equals means that it will sum the value of this thing. So repeated plus equals something is repeat, actually means that repeated equals repeated plus that something, and then it returns it. All right, that's easy. And let's see the last one, VX. Why would it be VX? No idea yet. So, but see, that's the way how it apparently works for me. So 2 tricks. First is I study openly and I record it. That makes me feel much better. And second is that I start with code. So I first look at the code because this is much easier to understand for me than text. It doesn't depend, doesn't really matter if it's English or Russian or whatever. What matters is that code is easier to understand, at least for me. So, friends, you will have to find your ways, but open studies, open learning will be part of it. For sure, it really helps. Now, let's see. So, again, we import this testing package so we can run tests. Then we call repeat, and we expect 5s, and I would assume that this stuff all works. So we can just go and click this one, right? And this one, it also works, right? Good stuff, so everything works. Not here, here. Now, let's see. So here we have some benchmark, and that's where it gets interesting. Because this is actually interesting. This one I don't know. So apparently there's a benchmark testing built in the language. Benchmark basically means how fast it runs and how well it runs and everything. And building it into the language and making it so easy to use. Look, this is amazing. So here it prints all the stats. So it says that on my Ryzen 7 8 cores, so one operation takes 124.3 nanoseconds. This one I don't know, but yeah, this is amazing. Oh, sorry, somebody has to sleep better and longer, but today I woke up at 3 something or 4 something, and I just went and code. Started doing this stuff, and actually I worked on design. Now, let's see, what can we do now? Now I want to know more about this stuff, because this is beautiful. Actually, we'll take a look and we'll see how Chris puts it, and then we'll just write the content about this stuff. So that's interesting. So let's see. Let's see. Unlike other languages, let's see. No parenthesis rank the 3 components of the for statement. Oh, I didn't even notice it. Look. So apparently in Go, for is always open, so it doesn't have those brackets here. In any of them. Let me see. So if I go to the code, go here, you see there are no round brackets, but they always, because of that, so like in Java and other languages, it's possible to write something. I don't even want to write, but write one-liners easily. And oh, hi Nilesh, good morning. Namaste, Nilesh G. Namaste. I'm fine. Thank you. So yeah, Nilesh, it's actually quite nice morning, because we already learned 2 things. First, in GoLang, the for cycle is a bit interesting, so we don't have those round brackets around, and but we always will have those curly brackets. So you won't have something like this, like for int e equals 1, e plus plus, 1 moment, okay, e minus 5, and then I need IntelliJ for that. Friend, I need IntelliJ for that. Let me see. Okay, let me see if I can bring IntelliJ here. So I might have some project, and yeah, so if I was doing a project, something easy, let me just create a small Java class, new Java class, GoLang 4. It's actually not a GoLang 4, but yeah, who cares, right? So that's IntelliJ, right? So, and it's Java actually, although actually we'll call it Java 4, right? Java 4. Yeah, this is VM. Okay, so now if we do the, well, let me close the left one so I can see at least like your questions and stuff. So here in Java we can do that. So you can obviously do that, right? Hello world. Okay, so we run this one. That's so cool. All right. Oh, this Requex meet event is definitely a thing to visit. They find you a free mentor. What can be better? You might even get me if I'm fast enough, because I like helping people. Well, one moment, let me see. So, one moment. What? That's a different one. That's a different one. But I want to see the. Sorry. And hidden, not found. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's probably what? Public class, public static void, package example. I will just create one moment. I will just create a new project in Java, and new project, and then I'll bring it here. Test, try out weird stuff. Okay. Create, and now it's here. So here we'll try the follows, and okay, so I don't need that. So let it build, and now we'll see. Okay. Now we're building something, so hopefully that will work, right? Good stuff. But now we'll have a problem. Now I'll show. So in Java and in many other languages, if not most of them, so okay, we can have this. That's fine, right? What? Required time. Oh, yeah, of course. That's what happens when you spend too much time fixing stuff and you don't code greenfield stuff. Yeah, don't repeat my mistakes. Create practice for yourself. Now, so what will happen if I do that? And I clear the screen, right? And I even, hey, I'll do that. And then I will do that. So you see, it still works. And there's a problem with that, sometimes people forget it, or like they do it in the wrong way. Because like if I do hey and hi here, only one of them will be used, right? So you see, it's all heys, but hi is only once. However, in Go, now, because they always make you to use the brackets, in Go it's always will be used. So it's very hard to make a mistake. It's similar to this Elvis operator, conditional one. This thing, so it's called Elvis, and there's some other name, so we just don't use it in Go. This is big. Now let's go back to the benchmark. I want to get to the benchmark. So So yeah, so this thing is shorthand for declaring and setting variables. So declaring, where do we have it? Yeah, here. So declaring means basically that you allocate memory for this variable, and setting is that you write memory to this variable. Now let's see. So it's actually amazing how much you can learn from just like a for loop. So yeah, here we do this stuff, this one, oh, benchmarking. And this is the real beauty. This is the true beauty. Now, let's see. Now, we have this testing package thing. Oh, that's a big one. Which explains, oh, that's, so, yeah, it explains how, sorry friends, how to use benchmarks, but in the nutshell, we can see that it runs bn times whatever this number is. So let's see, what is this number? Do we know what is this number? I don't. Do you? Oh, so it's in integer, so we don't really know. But here, maybe that's the one, I don't know. Now, let's see. Yeah, so in this case, in their test, it was 10 million times. In our case, it was 9 million times. Well, still closer to a million. So, and I think if I run it again, sorry, then it will produce different values. Yeah, see, it's different number. I think it's different number, so it ends in 27, something like that. And now, yeah, it changed again. This is good. So now, yeah, and other things like, yeah, that's how you do it from the PowerShell. You can run benchmarks from here, and so yeah, that's 136 nanoseconds that we have established. Oh, and of course, and benchmarks, they run sequentially because the code might be using multiple cores, and in this case you really don't want like half of your cores to be taken by something else or to have racing conditions. Well, you kind of will have it anyway because you'll have operation system running on the same machine, and it might take quite some cores, if not all of them. So yeah, this is good. So we learned for, and we learned how to run benchmarks and how to write them, and that's amazing. So see you friends, and all thanks to Chris James. He's amazing. Thank you, friend. That's good stuff. So have a really nice day, and see you soon, hopefully tomorrow. See you friends. Bye bye.